kids are waking up from where they've been in the dark. I wanna stay in where they've been in the dark.
Hello and welcome, I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from Marara. You're with us today for a pre-season match between Brisbane and the Ants. No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. We're ready for a start. English wins the first hit out. Atkins, he's caught. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Good ruck work. Row bottom. Atkins. Inside 50 with the kick. Sharman can go back and shoot a goal. Lafau demanded the footy and got it. Great play. Rioli with the big fist. Short. Big tackle laid. The fans will be happy to see this. The umpire says he had no prior. Who can get the clearance? Row bottom. He's gone. Viney in the right spot. Neal. Powell clears the area. Watson. Through the centre square he goes. Lack of awareness there. He's set upon. That's holding the footy. You've got to be quicker than that. Good work rate. Guelphy almost threw it out. Powell. Himmelberg. Neal wins it back. Great mark. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. English takes an excellent grab. Normally delivers. Neal spoils. Zorko throws it on the boot. English got a fist in. Powell. Sharp. Got to the right position and hung on. He's made a hot start to this match. Rioli gets his kick despite the heat. Neal is hard to beat one-on-one. Can he hit a target? He's stolen a march. Well done. It's a tough game. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. De Koning got his palm to it. He's drawn a crowd. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. English palms it down. Dunkley. This is great pressure footy. It's proving hard to get a clearance at the moment.
Neither side has really looked like piling on the goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
Neal, Viney. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Something has to give soon.
Good, tight tussle so far. You can see the planning both sides have put into this match.
Neal. They've put themselves under pressure. Sharp. He'll feel that one. We've got another stoppage.
Thoughts so far, Gaz?
Football's a game of mistakes and both sides are making plenty. The key is where you make them and what the damage is.
We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. English palms it down. Atkins, when one tackle just won't do. No fluency for either side yet.
We're still waiting for the first goal. Some of the defensive work has been absolutely superb.
Dunkley, row bottom. Good disciplined defence. He ran into a brick wall. Keeps it low. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? Bolton. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. De Koning, the winner there. Neal, Cox, Viney. His field kicking is normally first rate. Powell has it now on centre wing. He's been accosted. They've bottled it up. The two big men do battle. Zorko, Jones. Who's at home? Higgins. That could be a goal-saving tackle. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Good ruck work. Row bottom. Terrific forward pressure. Evans shows them a clean pair of heels. We're still waiting for the first goal of the match.
We might be in for a low-scoring match here if the early going is any indication.
Dunkley, row bottom, Houston. Can he find a teammate? Neil, time and again, he gets to the right place. Evans tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Williams, great tackling technique there. Good ruck work, like Batman and Robin. Powell squeezes the kick. Malikan, was that a throw? Viney, complete commitment. Right, he didn't break stride. The Lions are on the ball.
So often he provides great energy for them up front, and he's done it again.
The Lions with the first goal. Good ruck work. Evans, that's almost worth a kick. Dunkley, what can he do with it? Guelphy, a quick getaway wasn't possible. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. English with a deft tap. He's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result.
On the board with his first, that'll boost his confidence.
Back on terms again. Fort wins it down. Cox, Zorko. Through the centre square he goes. Crosses the paint. McGrath in the right spot at the right time. Jones, the Lions moving the ball well.
Forwards dream of these shots.
They get full value for a deep entry.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
Goal for goal early. Fort, the winner there. Cox, Zorko, blasts away. Daniels on a lead. What's he got on offer? Fort is in the clear and marks uncontested. Just needs an accurate kick now.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
The Lions have kicked clear with 2 in a row. English, the winner there. Rowbottom, attracted a crowd. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. English wins the tap. Rowbottom, DeConing in the centre square. Tidy ball. Watson can't mark. They are hunting the ball carrier. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present.
The Ants have started slowly, but we know they can score quickly, so they won't panic just yet.
Rowbottom, if he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Some good tackles are being laid. Both sides are hard at it. English, the winner there. Zorko, leading from the front. Watson marks. Will he go the bomb? Higgins finds himself unattended. That's a fine mark in the back pocket, and they might have dodged the bullet. The Ants looking shaky early. Easy decision, the tackle was above the shoulders. Searching kick. No one can mark. Williams, he'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that.
You've got it right where you want it. No excuses not to finish the job.
From the pocket, looks good, is good.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Lions have set down a marker, and they're going to be hard to beat as the players retreat to their huddles. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Ants have been outworked so far. They'll look to their leaders to drive a step up in intensity. It's not always about the obvious things. It's also the knock-on that releases a teammate, the extra effort to effect a smother, the gut running to lay a shepherd. When you're in that mindset, you give yourselves a great chance.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. English has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Evans, they're tackling with venom today. English with a deft tap. Row bottom. The kick was centimetre perfect. Can he be the fire starter? They're moving the footy well here. They've got them on the overlap. Lafau has got off the chain.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
For a much-needed goal, and he has put it through.
When that first one goes through the middle, it really helps to clear your mind of niggling little doubts and anxieties.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. The two big men do battle. Row bottom. Evans is released by the handball. Sharp. Big shove there. Has to be a free. Guelphy makes position. What's he got on offer? Himmelberg can just about finish it himself. Clever kick. De Koning fumbled it like a cake of soap. English. Georgiades feeling the heat. Andrew needs to be quick. Taken to ground. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. De Koning slaps it out. Cox, Neal, under pressure. Jones, poor hands there. De Koning leads his opponent. Watson, he's copped some of his own medicine. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Who's front and centre? Lafau provides some run. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce.
Bit of momentum now. That's two in a row.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. The big men fly. Row bottom tries to bulldoze his way through. Time to turn on the Jets. Powell. Thumped away. Dunkley. They are tackling machines today. You asked for it, you got it. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. English wins the tap. Dunkley. Sharp. Only knows one way. Windhager. Weller. Georgiades. This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
They've got their tails up now. English slaps it out. Row bottom. Dunkley breaks the line. He's been busy so far. Himmelberg working hard and being rewarded. Great play. English marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
Straight in front, should not miss.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Lions really need to respond now. De Koning wins it. Cox, Zorko in the right spot. Finally, they go inside 50. Desperate defence. Boot to ball just in time. He needed a cleaner pair of hands. And we will do it all again. English is giving him a bath. Good tackle.
The Lions have been pressuring their opposition into plenty of mistakes, but they've been inefficient themselves, so they haven't got the rewards they arguably deserve.
Windhager, Weller. The fans will be happy to see this. Can someone finally clear the footy?
Good close match this, with no sign yet that either side is going to crack.
Neal will take some stopping. Jones thought his way through it. Viney has floated forward. The defence has fallen down. Dunkley, and they're out of trouble. Georgiades with a chance to run. Henry. Young spoils. It's a tough game. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Alarm bells are ringing. The Ants haven't been inside 50 for a while. Can't get hold of it. Neil gathers. Takes the short option. Cox. Got to get it forward now. De Koning. That's well played. He's generally a good kick. Punched that like he meant it. Henry. They have absolutely spifflicated him. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. English is teaching him a lesson. Dunkley. Crunching tackle. We've got another stoppage. English has had his measure today. Windhager. Evans can send them into attack. Good build-up. Out of the congestion. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. He's lost it. Georgiades. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Got to get rid of it. He's run into trouble. They're tackling with great intent. Briggs with the tap. Zorko. They cannot keep him quiet. Powell read it well. They're playing with purpose and poise. Jones makes good contact. You can't question his commitment. Kicks to space. The Ants are red hot at the moment. Dunkley met solidly. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Briggs with a deft tap. Neil, Jones, Zorko. By hand, has been set a task. Viney takes the logical option. This is great pressure footy. Himmelberg, that's good work rate. Can he impose himself on the match? Viney managed to get out despite the tackle. Clean pickup. Bolton clears the area. Briggs hasn't seen a lot of it. King. He's been quiet. They've given it back. Terrific forward pressure. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. English, just for something different. Evans. And that is the end of what's been a terrific first half with some memorable highlights. Let's hope the second half is just as good. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Ants were excellent in the first half, but now the true test comes. Can they maintain the rage? They're going to need to, because even a slight drop-off in intensity could prove very costly. So far, so good, though, and the upset is a huge chance.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Briggs, a rare win. Cox trying to find a path. Neil, he's everywhere at the moment. That's great footy.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Just wonder how many more chances like that they're going to get.
McGrath with the footy, and they're away. Can he find a teammate? Bouncing ball. King runs onto it, kicking for his first. It's a goal!
They've kicked well at goal. It certainly helped to keep them in the game.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. Punch clear. Neil under pressure. Zorko couldn't burst through. Just shoveled it out. That's a bit of a waste. Neil. He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Sharp has found some space. Dunkley. What's he got on offer? Tidy ball. It's a bad mistake. He's been called to play on. Normally delivers. Malikan making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He's set upon. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Briggs. He's been beaten, but he had a win there. Zorko. Powell. Couldn't get a disposal. English. Who's got the wheels? Henry. Cops some unwanted attention. They've bottled it up.
Thank you. 2 rucks, please.
English continues to have his way. Dunkley. Georgiades got to the right position and hung on. That's skillful. Dunkley. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Bolton. Weller. Punched away. Evans with an opportunity. He'll be sore in the morning. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. English has rucked tirelessly. Rowbottom should kick it. He does.
It was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with them.
The Ants are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. They might as well not have a run. Rowbottom. They've put themselves under pressure. Solid tackle. The umpire will have it. He's besieged.
Both defences are holding up well. Goals haven't been easy to come by.
They've got good chemistry, those two. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Same old, same old. Here's a chance to get it forward. Weller, English, navigated the traffic. Dunkley takes the hand pass. The Ants moving the ball well. Goes long. Second effort needed. Himmelberg. He's gone. Kicks laterally. Young. Neat little worm burner. Georgiades desperate to win it back. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Lafau. Himmelberg. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The Ants having a good patch. English has been dominant in the ruck. Great smother. Zorko has a paddock in front of him. Jones. Weller mops that one up. Gets his kick despite the heat. English. Can he hit a target? Guelphy puts his head over it. Rowbottom. Georgiades snares the loose ball. It's not a fair fight. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. De Koning punches it out of the ruck. Zorko. Cox onto it. Neal. Viney. He's leading all comers for disposals. Good disciplined defence. McGrath. You can see their confidence growing. Guelphy in some space on the wing. The Ants are playing some great footy. Quality delivery by Foot. He's kicked it high. Pitnet doing what he does best. Andrew, he'll feel that one. You have to be tough to play this game. They're tackling with venom today. English, it's been a mighty performance. Rowbottom, Weller. Lafau, he's stopped in his tracks. Dunkley heads in towards goal, and the kick is true. Great play.
The Ants are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
It's a handy buffer they've established. De Koning smashes it out of there. Neal leading from the front. Briggs to no one in particular. Watson, he's been accosted. Throws it on the boot. In no man's land. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Punch clear. Zorko. They could really do with a straight kick. He's up to the task, and he's pulled one back.
He's exerting a huge influence over this match. 1 minute he's winning a clearance, the next he's kicking a goal. His work ethic is enormous.
The Lions have closed to within 3 kicks. English palms it down. Rowbottom. Windhager manages to get off a handball. takes the advantage. Powell, he's under close attention. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Lafarge. Windhagen, that's a bruising tackle. He's drawn a crowd. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. De Koning, looking for territory. Zorko, Jones, can he mop up? Powell, we've seen that before. Foot race on the wing. They might be caught out on the turnover. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Jones, he's got support. Watson, he's copped some of his own medicine. Cox, Jones, doing the grunt work. It's become a game of keepings off. Which way will it bounce? King, when one tackle just won't do. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. English could do this with his eyes closed. Rowbottom, Sharp. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Briggs wins the hit out. Neil, Cox, what can he do with it? Pulls the trigger, perhaps prematurely. It's a behind.
I wonder whether there's a lack of confidence in the big forwards to take a contested grab. Hence the difficult shot seemed like a better option.
McGrath with the footy. Powell chips the halfback. Anyone's ball. Rowbottom in the thick of it as ever. English in the centre square. He's hit up the lead. The Ants are in front, but there's plenty of work still to be done. It should be a cracking final term. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Ants might have a dilemma at some point. It's certainly a viable tactic to slow the game down and look to possess the footy at certain points in a match. But I'm not generally a believer that your mindset should change based on the time remaining in the match. I reckon keep doing what's got you in a position of strength.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. English, this is getting monotonous. Kicks to space, centre square, loose ball, taken to ground. It's been a solid hit out for both sides and great intensity for a practice match. Briggs with a deft tap. Neil, De Koning, attracted a crowd. You asked for it, you got it. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present.
What these sides lack in polish, they're certainly making up for in endeavour. It's been brilliant.
Neil, Cox, running in support. The Lions are good with their hands. Zorko. There are no easy kicks out there, that's for sure.
Hasn't been the highest standard game, but still been enjoyable to watch.
Rowbottom lays it off. Sharp delivers to centre half forward. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. The Ants on the ball now. Rowbottom, English getting involved. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. English, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Windhagen, Neil on a lead. Doesn't often waste it. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Through the centre square he goes. I've liked his game today. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? Daniels. Time to turn on the Jets. Daring run out of defence. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Henry, he's wrapped up. He's had little impact so far. That's a shank.
According to some of these fans, all he had to do was kick it 60 metres on his non-preferred to a player on the other side of the ground in his blind spot while being tackled. Easy.
Williams, that'll go close to the line. They're playing with purpose and poise. Evans in the clear on centre wing. Got a little time here. Williams takes an excellent grab. He's generally a good kick. Cox, what's he got on offer? That's skillful. Jones finds himself unattended. The clock is the enemy now. King commands the footy.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
They've got one back. Can they get another? No, they can't. It's taken the post.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
McGrath to bring it in. Powell. And they're out of trouble. Bolton wins the contest hands down. Neat little stab kick. Well played. That's a useful ball. English. This is good footy. Picking their way through. Lafave. No one's gone near him. And he could make them pay. That is getting very close. Not close enough.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Looking for a quick transition. The kick was centimetre perfect. Can they get something going? Not good footy there. The fans will be happy to see this. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. English with a deft tap. Windhager steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
I'm not going to say they're safe yet, but they have to do a lot wrong to get rolled from here.
The Ants have the first of the last quarter. English showing his skills. Rowbottom has turned it on today. Weller, Evans working hard and being rewarded. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them. He's about to hurt them again.
I like it behind the goals. He's got it.
The Ants have got it in the bag now.
The Ants clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. English, just for something different. Weller, Rowbottom, Powell, farms it out. Good build-up. They're moving the footy quickly. Honours the lead. They're well drilled. Short, spoils. Taking no chances there.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
He's off. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Short has found some space. Taking time to assess the options. Watson, Jones, Bowie, by hand, Short. I felt that one from here. He's set upon. The Ants are giving them nothing. De Koning, a rare win. Neil, Zorko has brought his own ball. This is promising. They've worked it well. They need a spark. The sprint is on. The Ants have won it back. Squeezes the kick. They've put themselves under pressure. Fort, marks. That's hard to stop.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
Got to nail this one. And he does. Can that ignite them?
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. De Koning, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Cox, Zorko, he's been a shining light. Who's front and centre? Fort, it's a desperate tackle. That's commitment to the cause. The umpire whistles for a ball up. De Koning gets his hand to it. Sharp, Dunkley, Powell. Knew where the help was. Weller, off he goes with the advantage. Georgiades, Dunkley. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Great tackling technique there. English is giving him a bath. Rowbottom, Weller, Sharp. Their ball movement has been impressive. Guelphy, that's good work rate. Couldn't get a disposal. Dunkley, Sharp, turned over. Gets the kick away. Watson closed him down. The Lions haven't thrown the towel in. De Koning, terrific tackle. Can he find a teammate? Cox attracted a crowd. They're tackling with great intent. The two big men do battle. The Ants have turned in a typically professional and disciplined performance, and will be delighted by that.
Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, huh?
The Ants will probably feel they could have won by more. They were pretty good today, and you never felt like they were going to lose the game. Their opposition kept them honest and showed some good signs.
Okay then, I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty more in the next couple of days. Thanks, Hart.
Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action. welcome. I'm Anthony Hudson.
We're live from NG Stadium.
No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. Sweet wins the first tap. Rao. Ball spills free in the tackle. Cripps. Gunston has a paddock in front of him. Florence drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Side bottom has found some space. Burn-Jones. They have absolutely spifflicated him. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Nankervis got his palm to it. Cripps. He's been accosted. Can he hit a target? Laird gets to it first. That's well played. Doesn't often waste it. It's come unstuck. He's generally a good kick. Martin outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. They're a big chance here. The Lions have some worries now. Out of the congestion. They've given it back. Ball to be won on centre wing. Owies absorbs the pressure. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. The two big men do battle. Rao, Warner, this is promising. That's almost worth a kick. Sweet, incisive handball. DeGoey, not his best. Darcy marks and will surely convert.
He'd almost have to fall over to miss from here.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
They had to work hard for that first goal, but in the end, it was a pretty simple one, made possible by some smart decision-making.
The Allies off to a good start. Sweet smashes it out of there. Kennedy, Warner, what can he do with it? Darwin knew the tackle was coming. Would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. The two big men do battle. Sheasel, Cripps, Chandler. He's drawn a crowd.
The Allies
They've probably had the better of it early in general play, but it's looking like a dour struggle might be on the cards.
Nankervis showing his skills. Warner read it well. Rosie.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
It's tight and tough, just as we expected. You're going to have to earn your kicks today.
Punch clear. Cripps leading from the front. That's a useful ball. Gunston. He's kicked it the wrong way. Crisp. Setterfield. Under pressure. He's just dropped the footy and the umpire has no choice.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Darling can keep it moving. What's he got on offer? The Allies showing some good signs early. I felt that one from here. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Sweet wins it. Got to get rid of it. Dangerous place to lose it. Navigated the traffic. Karmas caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. That's a bit of a waste. Met solidly when one tackle just won't do. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? Warner, they'll need to limit his influence. Sweet. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Nankervis wins it down. Setterfield, Sheasel, hacking it forward. Wanting to get on with the job. Owies, Cripps, throws it on the boot. Who's front and centre? Got the handball away. Sheasel, Rampy had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. The Allies look sharp early. Side bottom has charged into space. Quality delivery by foot. Probing ball. Chandler makes good contact. Rosie. Darcy. He's stopped in his tracks. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Nankervis wins the hit out. Sheasel, Cripps. Time to measure the kick. Gunston read it well and claims the mark. He doesn't waste many. He's normally better than that.
You have to be tough to play this game.
If he'd been
Michael,
clean
thank
there,
you.
he might have
2
been
rucks,
away.
please.
The two big men do battle. Cripps kicks to space. Gunston, he's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. They've put themselves under pressure. Kennedy swoops. Warner, he's kicked it high. Weddle tries to spike it out of the danger zone. DeGoey,
They're fighting tooth and nail not to get up the goal. One behind only.
You shouldn't be missing that at this level.
taking no risks with the kick in. Chandler works hard to present. Good looking kick. Pierce on a lead. He might have thought about the corridor. Cripps and out of play.
The Allies are looking sharp so far. You can see they set themselves to start strongly for this game.
Nankervis with a deft tap. Side bottom. O'Driscoll. Sweet. Made that ball his. Can he impose himself on the match? Cops some unwanted attention. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Sweet with a deft tap. O'Driscoll. They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
We all know how good a midfielder he is, but it must be tempting for his coach to let him spend more time forward.
The Allies are up for this. It's a great start. Sweet, showing his skills. Rao, side bottom, takes the hand pass, squeezes the kick. Burn-Jones, he's under close attention. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Nankervis palms it down. Cripps, Sheasel, Chandler, crosses the paint. Rampy, we've seen that before. Pink, he's lost it. Gunston. Long, just shoveled it out. Banfield, lurking menacingly. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
Great team goal. They keep playing like that, and they won't be behind for long.
The Lions with a nerve settler. The two big men do battle. O'Driscoll, Rao, keeps it low. Bouncing ball. Florence attracted a crowd. They're tackling with great intent. Nankervis, the winner there. Setterfield, competing fiercely. The defence has fallen down. Curnow, it's a tough game. He's set upon. The Lions are applying tremendous forward pressure. Can they reward themselves with a goal? Broon. Two in a row, he gets it, and he does.
That's a great way to open your account. His confidence will be sky high.
The Lions have settled. Sweet, the winner there. Rao trying to find a path. What a time here. Great contest so far, and lots to look forward to. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
First quarter down and both sides will be encouraged. This is the time when you need to implement those things you've been working on during the pre-season. And it also gives the players a good guide on where they're at physically. We may also see some adventurous coaching as the match unfolds.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. In no man's land. Burn-Jones wins a hard ball. That's commitment to the cause. They've bottled it up. Punch clear. O'Driscoll under pressure. Can he hit a target? He'd like that one back. Side bottom. Gets there first. Warner called for a push. Free kick. Penetrating ball. Sinclair making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. He's blazed away. It's a goal!
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Allies have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Sweet, showing his skills. Good ruck work and good roving too. Weddle saves the day. And they're away. Burne-Jones clears the area. Who's at home? Unable to complete the mark. That's poor play. The Lions might be about to start something. Sweet.
He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. No way through there, and they'll reset.
The two big men do battle. Warner, O'Driscoll with time, doesn't often waste it. Jagoe has a vice-like grip. Good penetration on the kick. Weddle walks them again. In no hurry here. Sinclair makes position, moving the footy laterally. Have they weathered the storm? Kicks to centre wing. Nankervis. Tidy ball. Can't hang on under close attention. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Good thinking and good execution too. Nankervis, a goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. Wilson.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken.
It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Sweet has got on top. Warner, Rao. That's a bruising tackle.
They're tackling with venom today.
Sweet palms it down. Rao, Kennedy, the Allies are good with their hands. O'Driscoll, not a lot of space to work with. Burne-Jones.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Allies with a break now. Sweet, the winner there. They've got good chemistry, those two. Rao. Weddle went bang. Howe, it's online. Will it have the carry? He's got it.
The Lions need to reset, but I don't think they can afford to wait until half-time.
The Allies have cracked this game open. They're playing inspired football. Broon dishes it off. Cripps, he's run into trouble. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Sweet has had his measure today. Kennedy, Rao, Hardwick in the centre square. Feeling the heat. We will do it all again. Sweet continues to have his way. They have a good understanding, those two. Rao looking to extend this margin. He'll be sore in the morning.
The Lions have got to start using the footy better. They're winning uncontested ball, but not making it count enough.
Who can get the clearance? Cripps. Sheasel gets his kick despite the heat. Rampy. Got to get it on quickly. You can see their confidence growing. McGovern.
The Lions are not getting their hands on the ball anywhere near enough, so they need to turn that around if they're going to go on to win.
Sweet. He's worth his weight in gold. Hardwick. Crunching tackle. The Allies won't mind this. They've smashed them into clearances. Sweet is giving him a bath. O'Driscoll, Kennedy, Laird doing what he does best. Burne-Jones gathers in the centre square. Side bottom. I'm not sure he wanted it. The umpire will have it. Sweet is teaching him a lesson. O'Driscoll on the same page as his ruck. Terrific tackle. Camus got in the way. That's a dreadful hand pass. He's normally better than that. They've got to get a wriggle on. Broom has found some space. Camus. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Can they get another one? How? In the clear.
The Allies are working harder at the present time, and they're reaping the rewards.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with that.
The Allies have taken control of it. Sweet. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Kennedy, Rao, Pierce, drops into the hole and cuts that one off. The kick is a poor one. What's he got on offer? Takes the short option. McCarthy on a lead. That's a useful ball. Lipinski can keep it moving. The Allies are playing like winners. Evans, this is good footy. He's been quiet. No one can mark. Sinclair, they need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Broom just had to get it out. Cripps, they cannot keep him quiet. Pink had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. His field kicking is normally first rate. They've opened them up here. Burn-Jones has charged into space. Good kick. Long. Got a fist in. Ball spills free in the tackle. Florence. Burn-Jones farms it out. Absorbs the pressure. The Allies are playing some great footy. Banfield leads his opponent. He's completely miscued that.
Not much going right for them at the moment.
Normally delivers. Broom read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. The Lions need to make inroads soon. Hardwick, he's taken a beauty.
To finish off the good work.
Needs to get this one bending, but can't.
I wonder whether there's a lack of confidence in the big forwards to take a contested grab. Hence the difficult shot seemed like a better option.
The Lions were right in this at quarter time, but they're on the ropes now. They'll have to redouble their efforts. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Lions are still in this somehow. It really should be out of their reach when you look at the stats sheet, but it's not. They need to start winning the ball out of the centre and getting it into their forwards quickly. Some scoreboard pressure could make a very different game of it.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The lift door's closed on him, and he's gone.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
The Allies have winners everywhere. Sinclair tries to spike it out of the danger zone. How? Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Nankervis. He's been beaten, but he had a win there. Cripps, Setterfield. This is promising. Nankervis. Smith dealt with the pressure. Sheasel had some assistance. Setterfield. That's a strong mark. Good hands. Crisp for a much-needed goal. No! He slammed it into the post.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Bramble goes short with the kick in. Pierce, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
Did they ever need that? Now to rest back the momentum.
Can they follow that goal up with another? The two big men do battle. Sheasel, Cripps, takes the hand pass, pokes it into the pocket. Broad affects the turnover. Side bottom. That's good work rate. Kennedy works hard to present. Careful with the kick. Darling with a chance to run. The Allies look well drilled. Quality delivery by Foot. He's hit up the lead. It's become a game of keepings off. Laird, we've seen that before. Burn-Jones bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
Full credit to him for putting that through the middle of the spot, the tackle.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Like Batman and Robin. Cripps run down from behind. Clever kick. Terrific forward pressure on the non-preferred. The sprint is on. Nankervis desperate to win it back. It's there!
That can be really deflating. All that hard work and hop up a goal you really didn't have to.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. Sweet has been dominant in the ruck. Kennedy, Rao, they might be caught out on the turnover. They've put themselves under pressure. Smith runs onto it, attracted a crowd. They're tackling with great intent. Nankervis showing his skills. Setterfield, Cripps. Was that a throw? How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the other.
Not enough talk out there, it seems.
Well-weighted kick. Pierce intercepts. Doesn't often waste it. Honours the lead. I've liked his game today. It must be his birthday. Can he hit a target? That's a good option, and this looks promising. Searching kick. Lipinski only knows one way. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Sweet has rucked tirelessly. The Lions on the ball now. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Neat little worm burner. Kerno finds himself unattended.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
He's been quiet today, but he can make amends with a goal. He's found the post instead.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Good work rate. They're playing with purpose and poise. What can they muster from the back half? Off he goes. They can't catch him. Florence with a chance to relieve the pressure. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. That's good vision. The kick is precise. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. Well played. Shaves the grass with that one. Evans on centre wing is marked. He doesn't waste many. Sinclair with the big fist. Cripps attracted a crowd. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Nankervis got his palm to it. Smith, Cripps. He's generally a good kick. Rampy, they must be sick of the sight of that. Rao, dangerous to leave on his own. Probing ball. Crisp. He hasn't been himself today. Gunston. Great hands there. Goes long. Kerno has found some space.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
You've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Lions will not lie down. Big clearance to win here. Kennedy, broad, good-looking kick. Weddle picks off the pass. A chance to clear now. Not his finest moment. Just has to hit a target. Evans appreciates that delivery. McCarthy has it within range.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Like it behind the goals. He's got it.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Allies with a steadying goal. Nankervis palms it down. They've got good chemistry, those two. Sheasel punched away. Pink will be sore in the morning. He's besieged. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Nankervis got his palm to it. Sheasel, Gunston. It's a tough game. He's drawn a crowd. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. The Allies are in front, but there's plenty of work still to be done. It should be a cracking final turn. Time to check in with Gary.
The Lions are having a go, but they just can't get any fluency with their ball movement. They've been stagnant and predictable, and it's made for a difficult day for their forwards. I think their fans would welcome a change in strategy. They might as well lose by 10 goals as 10 points.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Hardwick, he's had little impact so far. Long, marks. Will he go the bomb? Bangs it long. Rampy making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Gets his kick despite the heat. He's caught. The Allies are bringing some great energy. Sweet wins the hard ball. Time for the Crummers to go to work. McCarthy stripped of the footy.
Must be incorrect disposal. It is.
Took too long there and coughs up. It could have been a shot on goal.
That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Oh, can keep it moving. What's he got on offer? He's been quiet. Nankervis couldn't hold it under pressure. Rosie, anyone's ball. Rampy, good tackle. The fans will be happy to see this. It's been a solid hit out for both sides and great intensity for a practice match. Hardwick, Smith, Nankervis getting involved. Long throws it on the boot. In no man's land, Gunston. He's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they got full reward for it.
The Lions were after the first, and they've got it. Sweet has got on top, dealt with the pressure. Smith accepted the invitation. He struggled to make an impact to this point. Unable to complete the mark. Crunching tackle. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Sweet smashes it out of there. Chris, he's kicked the goal.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
The Allies haven't put this to bed yet. Sweet slaps it out. Kennedy, can he find a teammate? Burn-Jones working hard and presenting well. Gives it everything. Stewart doing what he does best. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Important clearance here. Cripps, Hardwick, Crisp. The Lions finishing strongly. This is good ball movement. What's he got on offer? They'll bide their time, sees an opportunity and plays on. Smith in the centre square. Owies crosses the paint. Punched that like he meant it. Banfield, not on my watch, he says. The umpire will have it. Sweet, the winner there. Warner has covered some territory today. Lipinski, Burn-Jones, terrific tackle. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Karmas wins it back. You can't question his commitment. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. No one can mark. Cripps, got to get it on quickly. Who wants it the most? Long, quick snap, and that's a goal!
They've hit the front for the first time today. Can they get on with it now?
The Lions in front now. Sweet palms it down. Rao, Warner, Kennedy. The Allies are good with their hands. He sends them inside for the fourth time. Darling, that's a big play.
He'll give them the lead if he can hold his nerve.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
Only 4 points separating the sides. The big men fly. Hardwick goes laterally. Crisp closed him down. Oh, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
It's a hot footy today.
Burn-Jones works hard to present. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Pearce, he's hit up the lead. That's a useful ball. McGovern ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. And they're away. Burn-Jones, he's stopped in his tracks. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. The two big men do battle. Setterfield, he ran into a brick wall. Crisp charges onto it. Rampy is calm in a crisis. Broad, Rosie, kicks to centre wing. Karmas wins it back. Great mark. I've liked his game today. They're breaking down across half forward. Burn-Jones has charged into space. Searching kick. Stewart went bang. Sinclair. Rosie gets there first. Can he hit a target? He's under close attention. Manages to find a teammate. The defence is disorganised. The Allies have been caught napping. Rampy is proving hard to pass. Stripped of it. Gunston. He's got it.
Managed to get free and kick the easiest of goals.
It's a very good time to hit the front. Sweet has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. This is promising. Rosie, O'Driscoll, Rao in the right spot. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Tidy ball. Owies, it sits and he's in business. The Allies have to be clean here. Time is of the essence. The two big men do battle. Good ruck work and good roving too. Warner didn't need to be asked twice. O'Driscoll. I think that's online. It is. They've hit the front.
Has he just won the game? What a kick under pressure. Superb stuff.
Neither side deserves to lose. This has been a titanic struggle. The big men fly. O'Driscoll. It's not a fair fight. The Allies trying desperately to hang on. Sweet has had his measure today. O'Driscoll. Warner. Who's at home? Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Darling. It's proving hard to get a clearance at the moment. Sweet showing his skills. Warner is always dangerous inside 50. Quick snap, and that's a goal!
You haven't with that before, you shouldn't now.
The Allies are doing enough to keep their noses in front. Sweet is teaching him a lesson. It's no place for the faint-hearted. We're into the dying stages of what has been an epic. Have turned in a typically professional and disciplined performance. I will be delighted by that. What are the main takeaways from that one, Huff?
That was lacklustre, to be honest, and both sides would have hoped for a little more polish pre-season or not. There's still some exciting moments and some hints of what we'll see during the season. More importantly, it's great to have footy back.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Huff. We enjoyed bringing this match to you and hope you enjoyed it too. We'll catch you again soon. Hello. And welcome. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you. You never know what you're going to get in these pre-season matches, or any match for that matter. But these players do look ready to smash into each other for the first time in months. All set now. Let's hope both teams have brought their A-game. Hall, the midfield battle's so important. Sarong honours the lead. Searching kick. Andrews with the big fist. Leicester, he's drawn a crowd. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Gorn wins it down. Peatling, he's wrapped up. It's a stoppage-heavy game at the moment.
Got to set up well for the stoppage to make sure they don't score from it.
Dacos, no easy exit.
We haven't seen any spot yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
Gorn smashes it out of there. Peatling, sharks it, turned over. Throws it on the boot. Anyone's ball. Dale. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Can he hit a target? Hall spoils. Battle. He's being penalised for incorrect disposal.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Probing ball. Good thinking and good execution too. Doesn't often waste it. Humphrey, all on his own. Well-weighted kick. It's a bad mistake. Waiting for someone to come at him. Punched that like he meant it. Archie, Fletcher, Holmes was committed to the contest. Newcomb, errant handball, and they've turned it over. Ball up, the defenders will need to be on guard. Gorn with the tap. Sarong, that's well played. Ignoring the corridor for now. Been called to play on. What's he got on offer? He wouldn't take no for an answer. Battle. Dale, he's so good in close. Edwards. Hall, not a lot of space to work with. Newcomb just shoveled it out. Dacos in the right spot. Peatling. Dale has it now on centre wing. Thought his way through it. That's a bit of a waste. To no one in particular. Archie. Drew mops that one up. The kick is precise. Normally delivers. Alarm bells are ringing. Can he impose himself on the match? They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here. He will surely make this count.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
Not to work hard for that first goal, but in the end, it was a pretty simple one, made possible by some smart decision-making.
The Magpies have opened their account. Blitzar's got his palm to it. Holmes, he's made a hot start to this match. Fletcher, feeling the heat. That's holding the footy.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Morris makes position. Clever kick. Leicester wins it back. Great mark. Lowers the eyes. The Lions are out of trouble. Dishes it off. Leicester. The Magpies look sharp early. Elliott, dangerous to leave on his own.
This, to make a good start, a very good one.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
That'll do his confidence the world of good to start like that.
The Magpies are already looking like they can kick a big score today. Gorn punches it out of the ruck. Paul couldn't get an effective disposal. Showing real strength. Big tackle laid. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Blitzers with a deft tap. Dacos. Prestia. He's run into trouble. You'll have to earn your kicks today. Attracted a crowd.
The Magpies have already got on top in the clearances, and it's directly translating into more forward 50 entries.
He's being dispossessed. Humphrey tries to take them on and loses.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Who's front and centre? Drew. You can see their confidence growing. Morris is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has.
He found himself in space and made the most of it with a clinical finish.
The Lions really need to respond now. Gawn smashes it out of there. Dacos wins a hard ball. Fletcher. Peatling navigated the traffic. Humphrey. Archie gets on the end of it. That's great footy. They've got them on the overlap. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Drew with a chance to relieve the pressure. What can they muster from the back half? Battle can keep it moving. The Magpies are playing like winners. Langford has found some space. Hall, that's good work rate. The Lions are chasing tail. They've given it up. They're in danger of a goalless quarter. Seizes the moment. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Looking to extend this margin. Manages to find a teammate. They're playing with purpose and poise. Humphrey, Andrews with a chance to run. The Magpies have set down a marker, and they're going to be hard to beat as the players retreat to their huddles. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Lions have just got to start hitting the scoreboard. They've stood up well defensively, given what they're up against, but they look impotent forward of the ball. A couple of quick goals can turn this around and put a different kind of pressure on the opposition. Scoreboard pressure, which is still the greatest pressure there is in football.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
To finish off the good work.
I wouldn't expect him to have any trouble from there, and he doesn't.
Right team goal. They keep playing like that, and they won't be behind for long.
The Lions hitting the scoreboard early after an underwhelming first quarter. Dacos out of the congestion. It's a hot footy. He's besieged. They're tackling with great intent. Gawn looking for territory. Drew. Frazier. What can he do with it? This should end in a shot at goal. Fletcher. They cannot keep him quiet. Blitzers. When one tackle just won't do. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Gawn has got on top. Sarong has been industrious. Leaves it behind. Frazier under pressure. Rinse and repeat. Gawn has had his measure today. Newcomb, Fletcher, Holmes, Peatling. Now it's someone else's problem. Run down, great chase.
Tried to do too much, not for the first time.
And they're away. Frazier in the clear. Good work rate. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Peatling read it well. Can he be the Firestone? That's a strong mark. Golden opportunity here.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor wanted.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Hall under pressure. Sarong, Drew. That's a push and pay. Searching kick. Murray making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Wilmot, I felt that one from here. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Gorn is teaching him a lesson. Hall, Sarong. He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. Cameron marks and will surely convert.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
This should be a goal. No problem.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Magpies have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Blitzers with a deft tap. Humphrey uses the non-preferred. Frazier runs onto it. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
It's a hot footy today.
Prestia leading by example. Newcomb, Holmes dealt with the pressure. Blitzers. The Lions not at their best so far. Drew is calm in a crisis. Collins, Prestia went bang. Jeffrey, you have to be tough to play this game. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Blitzers wins the tack. Newcomb, Fletcher, he's everywhere at the moment. Edwards tries to spike it out of the danger zone. It'll be tossed in the pocket.
What these sides lack in polish, they're certainly making up for in endeavour. It's been brilliant.
Good ruck work. Hewitt, Drew in unfamiliar confines. Dangerfield, right place, right time, goal.
We all know how good a midfielder he is, but it must be tempting for his coach to let him spend more time forward.
One kick game again. Gorn, he's worth his weight in goal. Hewitt, Sarong, clever kick. Leicester continues to be a thorn in their side. Little one to half-back. O'Connor knew the tackle was coming. They're tackling with venom today. Gorn continues to have his way. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Battle doing what he does best. He didn't break stride. Jeffrey, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Dangerfield takes an excellent grab. O'Connor hasn't seen a lot of it. Archie working hard and presenting well. Doesn't often waste it. Jeffrey cuts it off. You might have thought about the corridor. Myers has got loose. Langford, what's he got to offer? He's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
He's been quiet. Quality delivery by foot. Gives it everything. Collins got a fist in. He had no interest in taking any chances.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Langford, some indirect ball movement here. Oh, it's been paid. It's effectively a free goal.
I can understand the frustration, but I think the ump's got that one right. Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
No trouble at all.
I feel better now they're in front. They're getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Lions in front now. The big men fly. Hewitt runs onto it and can drive them into attack. It's not a fair fight. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Gorn with a deft tap. Hewitt, he's wrapped up. He's had little impact so far. Will the umpire pluck a free kick?
Both defences are holding up well. Goals haven't been easy to come by.
Neither side able to clear the footy. Gawn wins the hit out. Hewitt, Drew. He's copped some of his own medicine.
Hasn't been the highest standard game, but still been enjoyable to watch.
We've got another stoppage. Blitzars showing his skills. Newcomb, Dangerfield. That's a bit of a waste. Gawn. Myers is the man on the spot, and he's marked. Can he impose himself on the match? You can't question his commitment. Andrews is cool under pressure. A chance to clear now. The kick is precise. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Leicester, dangerous to leave on his own. The Magpies saw their early lead evaporate in that quarter. Lots of thinking for their brains trust to do. Time to check in with Gary.
The Magpies are keeping themselves in this with some excellent kicking at goal. They've been second best in a number of other key metrics, but sometimes you just need to keep yourself in the game for a while so that you're not too far behind by the time you get the game on your terms. If they can do that, they'll provide more than enough opportunities to their forwards to win this game.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The big men fly. Drew, he just dropped it. Closed him down. Turns it over in the middle. Gawn, solid tackle. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Gawn, showing his skills. Hewitt.
Play on.
That's an aggressive handball. Fraser, they are hunting the ball carrier. Clean pickup. Good build-up. Can he hit a target? Not a great kick, and the umpire will throw it back.
The team that makes the least mistakes from here on will probably win this game.
Blitzars palms it down. Dangerfield, sharks it. Newcomb, Perryman. No way through there, and they'll reset. Good ruck work. Dangerfield, O'Connor, by hand. Fletcher, I've liked his game today. Anyone's ball. Newcomb cops some unwanted attention. Can he find a teammate? Perryman, got to get it forward now. Great tackling technique there. Gawn wins the hit out. Perryman, he's generally a good kick. Intercepted, and they can launch from halfback. Langford, all on his own. They've opened them up here. Penetrating ball. Wilmot ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. Myers, Drew has pushed into space. O'Connor with a chance to run. That's skillful. Dangerfield can keep it moving. Fletcher works hard to present. Got a little time here. Dangerfield. He's outmarked two of them. Normally delivers. Who's front and centre? Archie, Perryman. Collins. We've seen that before. Squeezes the kick. The sprint is on. Archie charges onto it. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle, please. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Gawn gets his hand to it. Hewitt, Fraser, that's a useful ball. Drew has a paddock in front of him. Honours the lead. His field kicking is normally first rate. Langford, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Fought his way through it. Dangerfield, great body work. What's he got on offer? Probing ball. Punched that like he meant it. He's been accosted. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Gawn punches it out of the ruck. Hewitt got to get it on quickly. Drew in no man's land. Throws it on the boot. Peatling read that well. Tidy ball. Good disciplined defence. Hall. Gale on a lead. Frazier met solidly. Handballs it to nobody. Cameron collects the half volley. Hall, he's set upon. They've bottled it up.
Thank you.
Gawn looking for territory. Drew, Hall, Dale has brought his own ball. They could be in front in a minute. Miller, big tackle laid. That's commitment to the cause. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Blitzars slaps it out. Perryman, Dale runs onto it. He's been industrious. Hall has floated forward.
To finish off the good work.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, he'll pay more often than not.
The Magpies have responded to the challenge. Gawn could do this with his eyes closed. O'Connor gets in the way. Drew takes the hand pass. Langford, Gawn, Hewitt. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
For a little breathing space.
Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's driven it.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Magpies with a break now. Gawn, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Hall, Hewitt, Frazier, they've worked it well, looking to extend this margin. Wilmot is there to save the day. Lowers the eyes. Fletcher has found some space. Clever kick. Good thinking and good execution too. Wilmot, Perryman, Peatling under pressure. Uses the non-preferred. Gawn wins it back. Great mark. He's been quiet. Myers, strong grab. Who's at home? Defence 101 there. Fletcher. The Lions might be about to start something. Gawn makes good contact. Gets the kick away. Wilmot saves the day again. Doesn't often waste it. O'Connor makes position. They've got them on the overlap. They must tidy up their kicking. Kicks laterally. The Magpies are out of trouble. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Dale, that's a good option, and this looks promising. Edwards, which way will it bounce? Dale. He's so clean with the footy. Well played. Takes the safe option. Miller drops into the hole and marks.
You've got to be switched on to your opposition's ball movement much better than that. It was all too easy.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
It's nice to back yourself, but you've still got to play the percentages and put the team first.
Three-quarter time and still anyone's game. Time for the coaches to see if they can will their charges over the line. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
Not a lot on the highlights reel so far. It's been down. But some of the tackling and other defensive acts have been great to see. The defensive side of the game has come a long way, even in the past 10 years. Every player on the field has to think defensively now, or they don't play.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. They might as well not have a run. Hall, Hewitt, just had to get it out. They've put themselves under pressure. That's a bruising tackle. He's besieged. It's been a solid hit out for both sides and great intensity for a practice match. Perryman, they need a spark. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin. Humphrey hasn't seen a lot of it. Riola in the forward pocket, should have a shot.
Forwards dream of these shots.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
Good team going. They keep playing like that, and they won't be behind for long.
The Lions were after the first, and they've got it. Gawn, he is simply too good. Hall, they cannot keep him quiet. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Gawn is giving him a bath. Hall, Hewitt, what can he do with it? Langford, Fraser, Gawn. Fletcher didn't need to be asked twice. He's drawn a crowd. They're tackling with venom today. Blitzars wins the tack. Langford, Hall, you asked for it, you got it. They're tackling with great intent. Gawn, he's worth his weight in goal. Hewitt, Andrews clears the area. It's no place for the faint-hearted. The Lions have one eye on the clock.
What these sides lack in polish, they're certainly making up for in endeavour. It's been brilliant.
Hewitt, Drew, snap at goal, good-looking kick, it's home.
That could be the decisive goal in the match. They've got the margin out beyond 2 kicks.
The Magpies are keeping them at arm's length. Gawn, just for something different. Drew, Hall with time. Hewitt, good kick, great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that. Condon, neat little worm burner. That's well played. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. O'Connor in the clear. Can he find a teammate? Archie, it sits, and he's in business. Goes very wide. The Magpies should score here. Andrews making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Saar, too slow. Gone, caught napping in a dangerous spot.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge. One of those ones that should be kicked. It's amazing how often players miss them.
He kicks the goal.
Score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Magpies having a good patch. Blitzars, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Hewitt, he's under close attention. Archie accepted the invitation. Solid tackle. You have to be tough to play this game. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Holmes affects the turnover. The Lions have been out of sorts. He's stopped in his tracks. The Magpies are giving them nothing. Gawn has rucked tirelessly. Drew, so influential today. Hall, Fraser. The Lions are chasing tail. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? A quick getaway wasn't possible. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Gawn, he's turned in one of the great ruck performances. Drew, time to turn on the Jets. Humphrey showing some pace. The Lions haven't thrown the towel in. Dangerfield, he hasn't been himself today. Who's got the wheels? Holmes, he's suddenly a popular man. The umpire will have it. Wins the hit out. Holmes. Anyone's ball. Rioli. Crunching tackle. Neither side able to clear the footy. Gorn is teaching him a lesson. Navigate the traffic. Can he be the fire starter? Punched away. Peakley. They desperately need this. Collins couldn't hold it under pressure. He's been dispossessed. The Magpies have won it back. He'll be sore in the morning when one tackle just won't do. He didn't want it to spill out there. Gorn has had his measure today. Drew. Edwards in the right spot. Duggan. Quality delivery by foot. The Magpies should be able to clear now. Fraser. Hewitt. Battle. Taken to ground. Didn't take the first option and he's been penalised.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Alarm bells are ringing.
They just need this to stem the flow.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Lions will take plenty away from this, even without the win. Gorn continues to have his way. Drew, Prestia, he ran into a brick wall. They have absolutely spifflicated him. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. Gorn has been dominant in the ruck. Paul, Hewitt, turns it over in the middle. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Hewitt, a model of consistency. Fraser, Gorn, Langford. They're looking good. Norton has it within range.
You fancy his chances.
Hits for home, not the best strike. And it's hit the post.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Taking no risks with the kick in. That's a shank.
It's been hard enough for them to win the footy without giving it back under no pressure.
Kicking at his first.
Been quiet today, but he can make amends with a goal. He's found the post instead. The Magpies have had the hit out thereafter, and they're looking in good order for the season proper. What did you make of that match, Hart?
The Magpies got the chocolates today off the back of their superior clearance and contested work. It's a strength of theirs. If you're going to beat them, you'll have to at least match them in those areas. They were good today, but they can get better.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the evening, Hart. That's it from us. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon.
you